So, good day, everyone. Good day, all Flash fans. Thank you very much for stopping by in my video. So, I'm gonna basically talk about is my thoughts on the Flash. Now, interesting thing to note, I don't know much about the comics and all the comic stuff about Flash. So, I'm just gonna be talking about basic things that I know about the Flash or what I know from the episode. So I'm just going to explain to you guys what I liked about the episode, things that I got confused about, the timeline stuff, that always confuses everyone. So those are basically just the things that I'm going to be talking about. Likes, dislikes, just the basic stuff. So I watched the first Flash episode. I didn't really like it very much. Well, one of the reasons was, I got really confused about it. So it starts out. They showed Barry saving his mother, and he changed his timeline. Now, how he's sort of living in that new timeline. So one thing that I got confused about is what happened to the Barry of the past. What happened to the young Barry? What happened to that young Barry? Did he get erased? And that's the same question that they really didn't answer in this episode, in the second episode. So, not to dive much into the episode 1, that was all that got me confused there. Apart from that, I liked the episode 1. I liked Wally as the Kid Flash. His costume was a bit off, but I could look past that. I thought it was a very interesting episode. Edward Clarice, I liked him as a villain. Apparently he's in the new episode also. So going on to the new Flash episode, the episode 2, I was very interested to watch it. I was very interested to watch it. I couldn't wait for it. So it came out, and I've already watched it now. So it starts out Barry running around town, stretching his legs. He just woke up and decided to run around, just like we all would do with Flash. And he went over to Felicity. Felicity is usually looking very nice as usual, and so he explained to her all these things that he's really done and how he's changed the timeline and yada yada yada. And Felicity told him to just go ahead and fix this thing that he's done. So he realizes that many changes have occurred, not too many differences from our original timeline from the season 2, but Flash, Cisco's brother just died recently, and Iris and Joe aren't really speaking, and those are the sort of the things that are apparent to Barry in this chain. But of course, we know that Edward Clarice, has been followed by his voice that ultimately makes him remember about the other timeline. So that was a very confusing thing, and I hope that the show sort of explain that in the future. Really, like what the hell is going on there. So that's basically what it is about there. So moving on to the episode, Barry saw this thing getting to him. There's this things, skin sheds that were around the beach, and there's this new guy who apparently doesn't like Barry at all. And he's apparently an expert in all this metahuman stuff. So that's one of the things that happened. So we moved on to the episode. Barry realized that there were more changes, and Cisco is not really the same anymore. He's more an angry version, a sadder version of Cisco that we all know. So Barry decided to go back and fix the timeline after all these little changes that he's seen. So he decides to go back like he did with his mother, and J.K. pulled him from there and advised him like his father would. For sort of for certain parts of that scene, I was kind of getting the feeling that it was his father talking to him, but of course it wasn't his father. It's Jay Garrick, his father's doppelganger. So that's basically what it is, and I really liked all those parts. I liked how they did that part. It was really interesting. So I think before that happened, Barry was fighting off Edward Clarice, that is. He was fighting off Edward Clarice, and he knew that Edward Clarice knows about the timeline now, and so he was kind of confused about it. So he was thinking, how did Edward Clarice remember this, and all those things in his mind. So when Edward Clarice went around town, they fought the speed fight that they went on, and I thought the speed fight was really good. They were zipping around town, climbing up buildings, and it was very, very, very interesting. And I watched that a couple of times actually. I repeated it like 5 times just to rewatching it, and it was really interesting for me. So that was one of the best moments for me in the episode. So yeah. So later on, Barry realized that he couldn't really change the timeline. So he told everyone, he told the Flash family that he's really changed it, and that new timeline, things are changed. Cisco was a lot exciting, and Iris, and all these things that we already know about. So I guess them knowing that they were happier, and they were talking, especially Joe and Iris. So they decided to put their differences aside. Iris gave his little speech and sort of brought the team back. Well, we don't fully have the Flash family that we'd like, but I guess they sort of come back to it. That's what usually happens. So it was really interesting. So many things happened in the episode. If I didn't say anything, I just want to keep the video short. Many things to talk about in the Flash, many things I loved about it. I just wanted to keep the video short for you guys. So if there's anything, we can discuss it down in the comments. So we later saw that Barry told Caitlin at the end of the episode that she's the only one that wasn't affected by him changing the timeline. So yeah, Caitlin gave him a little smirk. Yeah, at that moment I was thinking in my mind that yeah, I never thought about it also. And then all of a sudden, Caitlin lifted her arms and he started freezing like a killer frost. So yeah, that was really crazy for me. That was making me look forward to the next episode and looking forward to the season as a whole. I mean, come on, it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be a very interesting season. One thing that confused me about the episode is the whole timeline stuff. When Barry returned back to his original timeline, did he replace himself? Because there was obviously a Flash there with this Cisco and this new Caitlin. And this Barry came from the alternate timeline from when his mother is alive, and coming back here, he obviously doesn't remember anything from this timeline. So he's obviously not from this timeline. He did not grow up there. He just came. So that means there was another Barry there already. So did that Barry get replaced? Did he get erased? What exactly happened? So that's pretty much what's confusing me about the Flash at the moment. And I hope the show answers this little question, this whole timeline stuff. Apart from that, in fact, it was a really interesting episode. It was really solid. I didn't want the episode to end, but we're looking forward to the new episode 3. So